Hi, this is Nick with Wolfman Repairs, and today we got my buddy's Xbox 360 controller. All right. Now he says it doesn't have any power. Well, let's see what it's doing. Throw some batteries in here. Oh, that didn't work. I guess I got to put them in there. Yep. I'd say it's got no power. So these controllers are getting up there in age. I don't know when the Xbox 360 came out. Hey Siri! When did the Xbox 360 come out?
360 was published November 22nd, 2005.
Wow. 2005. That thing's almost 20 years old. Anyway, so let's check the battery terminals here. I mean, there's no corrosion or anything on those terminals. Let's look on the inside of this case. Ah, you guys see that? This one down here has got a little corrosion on it. All right, let's grab our fiberglass pen. Let's see if we get that corrosion off of there. You guys aren't going to be able to see this. I'm not going to be able to see it either, but we're just going to spin this pen in there. See if we clean that up a bit. It's a little better. Let's try it now. There we go. Just had a little corrosion. Now it's powering on. All right. Now, they do make replacement shells for these. This is from my Xbox controller. So, if you're looking for a replacement shell, I'll go ahead and put them down in the description below. Might be easier than just, cleaning these out, because sometimes, I mean, we got lucky. This wasn't that bad. But I could imagine that sometimes these are pretty bad inside. So, there you go. If your Xbox 360 controller has no power, check the terminals. Alright, so I figured since I had my buddy's controller in my possession, I might as well take it apart and clean it and show you guys how to tear one of these things down. For that, you're going to need a T8H Torx bit. It's got the hole in it, because these screws have holes. Well, they have a little post sticking out of them that the hole goes into. Well, first thing you do is take all the screws out around the outside. Around the outside. Okay, then you gotta split the case. The motors, whoop, gotta drop everything on the floor. The motor's a little stuck in the top shell. All right. And we only lost the Y button. Why? Because we weren't careful. All right, now we can get all this gunk off of here. Get it cleaned nice and fresh. Just continue to take it apart, take the membranes out, clean those up too, take all the buttons out. Thumbsticks just pull right off. And this board should come right out too. Push the triggers down and you'll get it out. Ta-da! Alright, now we clean everything. So what I like to do first is get like a Lysol wipe Just give everything a good wipe down. The shell, not the circuit board. Just to get like the heavy stuff off. And then, you know, come back in with a Q-tip and give it a fine clean with some IPA. This Lysol wipe does a pretty good job taking off the years of Cheeto dust. Comes right off. Probably just as good as doing it with IPA. Although like the older controllers, you really need to use the IPA because the Cheeto dust is really like kind of encapsulated in there and like hardened over time. Cheeto dust amber. All right, now since we got like the broad strokes done, let's take a Q-tip with some IPA, get into the finer details of the controller. Like the screw holes and all that. All right, and then when you're satisfied that it's clean enough for you, I'm satisfied, you shove it back together. So let's do that. This is your faceplate, and all your buttons go into your faceplate. Ah, wait. This part comes out too. We gotta clean this part. Don't forget the membranes. Does this go here? Ah, that makes more sense. There we go. Goes on that post. All right, back cover time. Okay, now we just gotta screw it back together. All right, sweet. All our buttons feel nice. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Make sure it still powers on. Yeah, it still powers on. All right, so we didn't mess it up that bad. So there you go. So if you have a controller that has no power, check the battery compartment for corrosion, and then I showed you how to tear it down and clean it up so that you give it back to your friend and be like, yeah, all right. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it very much, and we'll see you next time.